Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Grombrindal as we look at the territory we captured last episode, pushing back the Dark Elves, of course. And who's up here? Oh, this is the Dark Elves. There we go. Their territory changed colour because we declared war against them. None of this is inhabitable though, so we're probably going to raise everything that we do find. Maybe a Lithanar can go and occupy this. But let's see. I believe we had some defeats last episode. We have Norgrim here. I think it's Grombrindal who had a defeat, yeah. So, Grombrindal, I might actually bring... Oh, that's a long way back, right? I want to upgrade his army and get him some Iron Drakes. I don't think taking him all the way back is a good idea, though. We should probably also take out these guys. They do have an army up here. If we look at the military presence, it's not a very big garrison, though. Maybe Grombrindal can deal with that by himself. Let's see. Oh, we have no front line. That's what the issue is. Okay, we can easily replace the front line. I think in this province over here, do we have it? No. Okay, but if we go back to Nagarond, yeah, we can get Longbeards from here. At which point we're not actually that far away from here, so we might as well just go ahead and upgrade the army, right?
How can I help?
Okay, let's go ahead and take Grombrindal then. We'll keep taking him west. That should be fine. There's no enemy armies over here to worry about either. As for Norgrim, he can't reach anything this turn. We could put him in the underway. Oh, the Dark Elves have two armies here. Oh, quite big armies as well, actually. Let's see. Norgrim has a very... Oh, I do like his army, actually. That is a badass army there. Let's see, I think if we fight them in the underway, let's give them an opportunity to come out and meet us in battle. I think we could definitely take them on. Let's go ahead and look at our other lords here. So we have Skag down here. Now, what was Skag doing? Oh, yes, the Beastmen are marching through our lands. Skag basically has a 4-stack now. So let's go and try and chase down the Beastmen. We should be able to deal with them if they attack us, that's fine. So he's doing fine. Gotrek did sadly die, but he's back in 3 turns, so that's fine. So we've only got 3 armies at the moment. Grombrindal's also max level, that's good to see. We have 16k gold to spend here. Let's go ahead and level up Grond. So get some more trade resources, some more economy. We don't... Ooh, what's this? Research rate wins a magic power reserve. Don't really care about that. Income from all buildings is cool, though. Faction wide as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and build some defense here. And then, do any of these have resources? They don't, right? Otherwise it would show up here. Let's see. Which is the closest to the Dark Elves? Probably the Great Arena. Let's go ahead and level that up to tier 2 so we can get some defenses going there. We will go ahead and check our diplomacy.
Yes.
The Empire here with the non-aggression pact. I will go ahead and take that. They also want a trade agreement and military access. Honestly, I'm just going to take that. We want to get on good relations with the men here, so let's take this. They'll also give us 500 gold, so that's very nice. Let's see, any other diplomacy that can be done here. It doesn't look like it.
There is only vengeance.
Lithanar still wants that defensive alliance. I really don't know. He's working okay with us.
What now? When Loic dances,
I think the non-aggression pact is fine for now, but we're not going to get the defensive alliance. Do we trust him over Malekith though? We could, but I don't know. The elves have betrayed us too many times. There's no exceptions. So we're not going to take that there. We still have 2 more quest battles we can do. Maybe once we recruit some more units for Grombrindal, we will go and do those. We also have some oath gold we can spend. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything here. Now we have some more resources. Dragon Slayer's Axe. So plus 10% weapon strength, plus 12 bonus versus large. As well as a passive ability here, so if hit points are less than 50% base, we get plus 18% base weapon damage, plus 18% armor piercing weapon damage, and plus 5 melee attack. The thing is, are we going to be under 50% HP that often? I don't think so. The dwarfs are quite tanky. So I think we might save our oath gold for some of the more powerful equipment here. Especially the purple equipment. I think that's the plan. Because we are expanding now and getting more resources. So let's hold off on that and go ahead to turn 93 here. There we go. So the Dark Elves did march out to attack us. If we auto-resolve it, it's a Pyrrhic victory and we lose one Slayer unit. Honestly, I think that's a good trade-off looking at the enemy units here. It's only one Slayer. We can always recruit those back. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. The FPS a bit slow over here. And of course, execute and loot the Dark Elves. We're gonna kill all of the elves. And the Beastmen also attacking us. Yeah, the frame rate's fine over here. So maybe it's the partial effects up in the north there on the map. If we auto-resolve this, it's a decisive victory with low casualties. We don't lose any units. So it's a bit of a no-brainer there. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. There we go. Taking no casualties really. Insane. 4k experience as well. Of course, we will execute and loot the enemy. There we go. Enemy killed in battle. That's 4 enemies? 5 enemies? 5 enemies for the Dark Elves there killed in battle. As well as 2 for the Beastmen. And ally begins outpost construction. Your ally, Middenland, has begun construction on an outpost in your settlement. Altar of Ultimate Darkness. Once the construction completes, their units will join the settlement's garrison. Very nice. So that little defensive alliance there coming in use already. And we did remove a grudge there to defeat that Slaughterhorn tribe army, which is nice. Of course, our grudge severity is... it's not close to coming down. It won't until we complete our high elf grudge here. And just before we go on to take this down, I want to say this is I'm using OBS to record this episode for the first time, so hopefully the audio quality and sound and everything is up to scratch. But I shall see when it comes to editing. But let's go ahead and take our turn 93 here. If we go over to Norgrim, he did okay. His army's quite damaged. Let's see, what's the garrison like here for the Fortress of the Damned? Okay, non-existent, right. Let's go ahead and rank up Norgrim. He has 2 level ups here. Let's see, we could give him some more melee attack. And then we can give him Deadly Onslaught. I like the idea of that. Skag here also gained a level up from defeating the Beastman. Let's see. Rune of Oath and Steel is always nice, I feel. Let's go ahead and get that and a rank in Damping so we can go ahead and get Forge Fire. That would be very nice. So, good old Norgrim here. I think we can safely take this, right? Yeah, decisive victory there. We don't lose anyone. So, let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. 1.9k experience. Very nice. We will go ahead and occupy this. So, already making some progress in territory today. Norgrim also gaining another level up. Let's see. Speed is quite good as a dwarf. Charge bonus, not so much. Although, that's against greenskins. Let's go ahead and give him some weapon strength. Small and mighty are the dwarfs. If we zoom out now, we have taken some more territory. I think Fortress of the Damned is the capital here. So we could go out and take out this settlement too. And then we would have this entire province. They only have 1 settlement, so I'm not worried about them. Although, do they have any allies? Yeah, they don't have any allies, so we wouldn't have to worry about that either. So that's on the next turn, we'll do that. Let's go ahead to Grombrindal. What's this number here next to them? I'm not actually sure. Is that the number of units in his army? I think it might be. That looks about right. So we're going to keep sending Grombrindal to the west here. That should be fine. If we go ahead and look at Skag. Skag has dealt with the Beastman here. So now let's try and take him back down to deal with this. Hopefully this time a bit more successfully because he does have a much better army now. We can actually build in the Ultra... Oh, we're tier 4 now. Okay, that's amazing. Because now that we're tier 4... we can, not this building. Oh, we started with that. Oh no, I manually built that, I remember now. Now that we have a tier 4 settlement, we can go up and make our way to Iron Drakes with torpedoes, but also the organ guns. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also upgrade this. We can upgrade the growth building as well, so we can get to tier 5 faster. Let's see, we can upgrade this building to get hammerers and iron breakers. Also gives us hero recruitment if we go up further, so maybe we should do that actually. We could also get Thanes here, that would be very nice. But I think before we go any further, let's go ahead and build some defenses. We haven't done that yet. We have 10k gold left, so... Oath gold generated, 3 per turn, unlocks hero recruitment, runesmith, we already have that, +1 hero capacity. Already have that in local recruitment. So we get an extra oath gold per turn. It's not really necessary right now. So let's hold off on this. One thing I do want to do, if we open this, I want to go to Middenland. And I want to construct... Oh, I'm already constructing an outpost in Middenland. Okay. They do have some ally missions. Oh, in fact, we already have this mission as well. Admiral Leech here. Okay. Norgrim's going to need to take a few turns to replenish as well. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. The Ice Court. Let's see, who are they not friendly? They're friendly with the Empire, so we can safely go ahead and initiate diplomacy with those. Oh, nice. More trade agreements as well. So let's go ahead and do that. 1.4k they would give me. Very nice. I really feel like the big alliance here is starting to form. We haven't met many dwarf factions yet, which is a shame. But at least we can bring plenty of allies for when we do meet for dwarfs. And hopefully get rid of Dark Elves, Chaos, and all the others we don't like. Skaven, Greenskins. But let's go ahead to turn 94 here for now. A stranger comes. A cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is of sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good. So we could get 3k treasury, but we would get Chaos Undivided Corruption +4 in all provinces. So I think we're going to refuse this creature here and instead get -2 corruption in all provinces. So a big no there, and a new technology. Karaz Anchor states that while all dwarf holds swear fealty to the High King, they are ruled independently. Empower the guild commandment, additional +15 growth. That's really nice actually. Sadly, there is a imminent rebellion in the Iron Mountains. I think Skag is nearby. Or is he? Skag's down here, so Skag can deal with that at least. So that should be fine. And nothing else there. We can research some new technology though. So let's see, what can we get here? Hero action cost -20%. Don't really care about that now. +5% income from trade tariffs could be useful. +10 diplomatic relation with dwarves as well as plus control would be nice, because at least then we could offset the -20 relation with dwarves from our grudge severity. Or ancestral tombs. Venerate the ancestors commandment, additional -1 corruption reduction. So I think we're going to get oaths of loyalty, because then we can get High King's authority, which gives us +20 relation with dwarves, which completely cancels out the debuff we're getting from our grudge severity right now. So let's go ahead and make our way towards that. If we go over here, Grombrindal, we're still going to take Grombrindal to the west. Maybe he could also do the rebellion, but I think he's moving a bit slow to deal with that. Now, Norgrim over here is taking... Oh, it's going to take a while to replenish. I do wonder, maybe it's better to bring him over here to replenish, because then again, ports don't increase replenishment. Do tier 3 ports increase replenishment? They don't, okay. That I must be confusing with another building. So I think Norgrim should just wait here for a few turns, honestly. I don't want him to put himself in too much danger. So let's go ahead and ignore that for now. What we can do, if we take Skag... Skag, you might have to go north. But I also want you to get rid of this to stop all these plagues spreading. So let's go south. They're actually mustering here. Oh, Torox has revived himself. Okay. That's fine. He doesn't have any units now, so we shouldn't have to worry about this. If we go over to Deadwood, we can upgrade... Let's upgrade Negra to tier 3 first because it has the port, so we can do this. Let's see, is there anywhere else we can build? Fortress of the Damned can go up to tier 2, so let's do this. And there's going to be a rebellion in Recto Gorge this turn. That sucks. The Altar of Ultimate Darkness we can build. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this. We have the spare money, so why not? We're getting 6k a turn, so that's not a big deal. Let's check our diplomacy as well. It's nice to actually have trade deals and stuff going on now. We have plenty of trade deals here actually with Empire and Kislev. Of course, that one-off with Elifana as well. Military alliance there. Kind of getting closer. These guys really don't like us. That minus 20 relation there because of our grudge severity. But hopefully, once we get that research, we can cancel that out. They do like us, actually, because we have a treaty with Reichland. Also, we do have... Do we have a treaty with these guys? We have a non-aggression pact. Let's see.
Let us speak quickly,
what would you want for trade agreement? Oh no, that's break trade agreement. So it's only minus 9. Let's see, can I join one of your wars? Okay, you're not at war with anyone that I know. Or you're just not at war with anyone. So let's go ahead to turn 95 here.
Tell your masters the White Dwarf refuses to bow before them.
Prince Sigvold there declaring war. Midland will join us, but they're not going to be much help. So we have a new war to fight here as well in the north. And we do have a rebellion here in the Iron Mountains. Let's see, it's a Skaven rebellion, not a too big of an army at least. And the Great Orthodoxy have confederated the Ropsman clan here. Through sheer diplomacy or perhaps outright intimidation, the Great Orthodoxy have convinced Ropsman clan to join their confederation. So that's interesting, and Gotrek here is ready for duty again, so we will recruit him. In fact, I think we really need to. Let's recruit him in Nagarond. Actually, let's not. I think Hagrief, right? Yeah, Hagrief. Let's recruit him here. So let's go ahead and recruit Gotrek there. I'm not sure how many turns of him we actually have left. We're definitely going to go for a Slayer Fiend army here. Oh, it's going to cost a lot of gold though. Let's see, is there anything we have to build this turn? We're waiting. Yeah, we can't build here, so that's fine. That's really what I wanted to worry about. Right, so let's go ahead and recruit some Slayers. We can also recruit Dragonback Slayers. Let's get a Gyro Bomber as well. That could be cool. I will go ahead and recruit this army here for him. And then I think, call me crazy, I'm going to get some Iron Drake units. Or should we get some Thunderers? Nah, let's get some Iron Drake units. There we go. So, Gotrek here should hopefully come east, or even north actually, and help with these armies here. Grombrindal, we need to keep taking him west to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. Not too long before we reach that now. And now Skag. I think if we take Skag here, let's go in and fight Taurox. We should be able to easily win that. Oh, a valiant defeat. Oh, really? Okay, being able to easily defeat that was maybe an overstatement. How did he recruit so fast? I'm not actually comfortable going with that anymore, actually. Are we going to take attrition damage now as well? I think we are. Let's move north and then just go into in-camp. Oh, the dwarves need 50% movement range to in-camp. Okay, that's fine. If Taurox attacks us, he doesn't have reinforcements anymore, at least. So we should be able to win that easily. I plebbed a bit there. Norgrim isn't gaining any replenishment here. That's a bit tedious. Why is he not... Are we gonna have to
Move
go here and in-camp to get replenishment?
as the High King commands.
He's getting, like, no replenishment.
Grudges will be settled. Moving.
It's very tiny. Very, very, very tiny. I think we just wait here. Next turn, maybe we go into the underway and go somewhere with some better replenishment. We've moved all of our lords for this turn. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy here. Nordland here would like a non-aggression pact. Trade agreement, military access, as well as 1.7k. So let's go ahead and get that.
I will.
Very nice. If we look at the Great Orthodoxy, they also want to do some diplomacy with us. And they're good with the Ice Court, so that's fine. We'll take all of this as well as 2.2k. There we go. So we really are expanding the Great Alliance here. It's going quite well. Let's see. Any more diplomacy? I don't think so. So we can go ahead to our next turn here, or actually no. Let's upgrade this to tier 2. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this to tier 2. We don't need any more outposts right now, so that's fine. What I do want to do though is if we go to Middenland, sorry, I want to tell them to attack Middenheim. So if they can take this. In fact, we probably occupy. Select an owned or ruined settlement. Okay, that's fine. Attack. They should occupy this anyway if they win, right? But hopefully they take back Middenheim, because then they would have their province. Yeah, try and kick chaos out of here. But for now, let's go ahead and end our turn here.
You're welcome. Tell me what you need.
Okay, Lithuania wants that defensive alliance. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Can we put aside the Great Grudge? We've got rid of Malekith, right? But we still need to get rid of the High Elves. Can we forgive Lithuania? Because he was done over by Malekith as well. And now other High Elves do occupy his homelands here. I'm not too sure. I don't want to. I can't let the grudge go. Well, we can't have that defensive alliance. So, the Prince Sigvold there attacking our settlement. Yeah, there's no way we can defend against that, sadly. So he will make some progress there. Caravan raid. A dwarf trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf raiders. A stalemate has developed, but the foes refuse to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord, but your intervention could speed things up. So we could smash the enemy here. -3 control in all provinces, but +5 leadership. Or the raid remains. We can get some more control. I think we're going to say you're on your own here. Just so we can get that extra control. Because we do have a few problems with rebellions. So sadly, you are on your own. We have our own threats to deal with. And then the settlement there was raised, so he didn't occupy it, which was interesting. So the AI kind of doing that in-your-face kind of movement there, kind of like we did to them, actually. And he is starting to take more territory up here. So I feel like we really need to go and deal with him.
Cease.
That's quite a scary-looking army. Bro, is there really anything scary in there? These aspiring champions are strong. Well, I think we could easily take that army on. We will go ahead and get some more Iron Drakes first, though. So let's carry on taking Grombrindal to the west here. Let's go and look at Skag. So, they didn't follow us. In fact, I think Skag should go north to go and deal with this rebellion. So let's take him northwards. And we do have Gotrek over here. Let's see. We can get Gotrek. There's no more Slayers available right now. Could get him some Empire units. That's interesting. I don't think we're going to do that, though. Even though we do have that nice new alliance there. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and get him some more Iron Drakes. And Norgrim over here is just healing up, right? Yeah, we're waiting for that replenishment. Where's Admiral Leech? Over here. Malice has an army here. It's not a 4-stack, but he is in good health, so I don't think we should attack that. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. Oh, minus 100. That's, don't think they like us. Let's see, nothing here. So let's go ahead and end our turn for this turn. In fact, we can do some building. The great arena here. Let's go ahead and build some defense. There we go. And we'll go ahead to turn 97 now. Settlement besieged. Oh, wow. That rebellion grew extremely fast to a 4-stack there. Hopefully it's just mostly low tier units. Let's go ahead and send Skag up here to go and deal with that. Meanwhile, we also have Grombrindal. Grombrindal now almost home. There we go. The Altar of Ultimate Darkness can also level up. So let's go ahead and level up the Gunsmith's Forge, so we can get those Iron Drakes. But more importantly, we really want the Iron Drakes with torpedoes more than anything. Norgrim over here has a bit more health. The Dark Elves have a... Oh no, that's a Lithanar. Oh, okay. That's actually working out fine. Malice is up here now. Maybe Norgrim could go in for a sneak attack on Shard Bastion. I think he could actually. Let's go ahead and use the underway here and go and see what's happening up north. So there are a few armies. Oh, that's a full stack. Maybe we can't attack that Mammoth Rider as well. If he has a Mammoth, then that's quite scary. I think we can take out a Mammoth fairly easily though. We have plenty of ranged power. No Slayers here. That's fine. So what do we want to do? I think we need to take 2 armies over here. So for now, let's go ahead and put Gotrek over here. And once Skag deals with this rebellion to the north, they can team up and finally take out the Beastmen, because they have been a pain in my backside. Let's go and check our diplomacy. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, nothing. So let's go ahead to turn 98 here. Almost turn 100. Wow. A new trait there for Skag. Chance of intercepting an army using the underway beast paths or world routes plus 10%, as well as that plus 5 leadership during subterranean intercept battles. Very nice there. And a new technology, so plus 10 relations with dwarfs as well as plus 1 control. So helping that. And grudge issued. Raid any region belonging to the following race Warriors of Chaos. So under Grimnir's raging sight, the Chaos corrupted Umgi have raided our land. A fell grudge indeed. Find these Urks and defeat them. Only then will Grimnir let such an atrocity against Vedawi relent. We would get leadership plus 5 as well as some oath gold. Raid any region belonging to the following race Norska as well. So that's more for the grudge severity. Let's go ahead and get High King's authority vote for that plus 20 relations with dwarfs. We go over to Grombrindal. We can finally put Grombrindal in the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. Let's upgrade our defenses here too. So what can we recruit right now? We could get some normal Iron Drake units. No, we can't because we don't have the building. I think ideally, I want to wait until we have Iron Drakes with torpedoes. So maybe... should we just recruit some temporary units? He does buff Quarrelers quite a bit, so let's get some more Quarrelers. And then maybe we take Grombrindal north just to deal with Dagrek's End again. And actually maybe take out the Prince, because the Prince is over here. Let's see, Norgrim is still over here. There's no army here anymore. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. Oh, there is an army here. Okay. Ah, but it's not their army, so that's fine. We can attack this next turn. Their army has come south. Yeah. Think we might lose Shagra. You know, the war's getting messy over here. We're spread so thin. That's the problem. And we have 2 armies occupied to the south. I think we will go ahead and take Skag up here. Sadly, we can't reach into the settlement. But now they attack, we do have some reinforcements, so that's fine. Gotrek down here. Let's go ahead and put Gotrek. Why can't he go here? Oh, we don't occupy this. Oh, we lost that. Okay. Let's go over here for now. That's fine. We won't take any attrition. We're too poor to get slayers now, though, so that's a thing. Let's see. Any diplomacy that we can have? I don't think so. Reichland are getting closer on that non-aggression pact. Or defensive alliance, sorry. Let's see. Could I join a war against you to help with this? I would happily go to war against the World Walkers. They're quite far away. He would accept that for 100 gold. So let's go ahead and get this.
Very well.
There we go. So we've got that alliance now with Reichland. That's cool.
Ready.
No military alliance though. The Golden Order now want military access. Let's see. As well as a non-aggression pact and a trade deal. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get that. And I think that's everything for now.
When Loic dances.
Yeah, there we go. So the Great Alliance there doing good things. Let's go ahead to turn 99 for now, though.
I don't have time for words. The Dowie need me.
Katep there wanting military access, but we're not going to align ourselves with the undead here, so that's a no from me. And we're gonna lose another settlement here. That's fine. We will come back against the prince. Under Mosleb's glare, your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Mosleb's glare. So we lose some treasury, but gain leadership, or we can do nothing. Let's risk his wrath there. That should be fine. And we did lose the Chill Road. That kind of sucks. Oh, we were building up that province as well. I think we really need to go and deal with this army. We do have Grombrindal and Skag nearby, so we could double team up on him if needed. But we do need to go and deal with him, really. And we gained a new trait for Grombrindal there. Minus 5% construction cost for all buildings in a local province, as well as plus 5% income from all buildings in a local province. So that's quite nice. And the Glower of Morslib. Ooh. So in Nagra, Morslib, the dreaded moon of ill omens, hangs mournfully large in the sky. Its sickly green glow spreads across your realm, a portent of death and dismay. So minus 20 growth and minus 3 control over here to the east. That kind of sucks. If we take a look at Grombrindal now, have they built still another 2 turns? Okay, so I think it's about time we just moved Grombrindal eastwards to defend against the prince. I think Skag can deal with this Skaven army. There we go, decisive victory without losing any units. So let's go ahead and deal with these guys. Potion of Foolhardiness. Plus 40% charge bonus and Unbreakable. Kind of useless. The Unbreakable is good though. And of course we will execute and loot the enemy. So killing the rebellion there. A new follower for Skag. Minus 7% recruitment cost for artillery units. It's kind of cool. And a level up there for the dwarf too. Let's go ahead and get Forge Fire. So all enemies within 35 meters lose minus 15 armor. Very nice. And let's see. I feel like we kind of need to defend. Where's Torox? I think Torox is around here. He went invisible. The annoying thing about he seems to recruit so damn fast. Let's see. Let's go this way because I really want to go and deal with the prince as well. And then I think Gotrek, what we're going to do with you is maybe put you in the Temple of Cain for now. That way you can get to Ragdoll Gorge if needed. Look after 2 of our key settlements here. We also have Norgrim to the east. Let's see. They moved their army back to defend. maybe, because the prince is over here, maybe we could go this way. Towards some of his bigger settlements, because this one has gemstones. What's the garrison like here? It's not too big either, so maybe while the prince is occupied, we could come over here and take this. And then Grombrindal and Skag can move this way, and then we just kind of move in from both ends. I think that would be good, because then we're fighting him at the... it's a long distance between each end of his empire, so that would be hard for him to defend. Let's upgrade the defenses here in Grond, just so the prince can't take that too easily. We can get a non-aggression pact with Ostermark now. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also get that trade agreement, military access, as well as 700 gold. There we go, the great alliance ever growing. If we look at the rest of our diplomacy, I don't think there's anything here. We can almost get that defensive alliance with the Golden Order. Let's see, is there any way I could persuade you? Yeah, I'll go to war against Ikit. There we go, so he would want that as well as 1k gold, so let's do this. That's very nice there, so we got that defensive pact. Let's see, anyone else want a defensive alliance? Not anyone that's too close. No military alliances yet. Oh, Gotrek is here. We have finally met them. Now, it would be really nice.
Ask your favor, and I will check with the
What would you want for a non-aggression pact? I would happily join all of your wars. Yeah, that's not enough, huh?
Ready?
Soon they will respect the White Dwarf. They just maybe forgot who I am. Nagrod down here. Let's go ahead and build some military defense. I think we need it. Better safe than sorry. And let's go ahead to turn 100 now. There we go. So nothing happening on the end turn there. Torox was heading north though, so we will have to look out for him. If I think he was actually here, or was he here? Somewhere along this channel here. In fact, there's a lot of chaos corruption in this area. We're kind of dealing with it okay over in Hag Grief, but the further west we go, we are struggling. It's actually a defiled blood grounds here. So that's interesting, but sadly that's all I have time for this episode. So if we zoom out, we did gain a tiny bit of territory over here. We did lose some territory here though, but I think next episode especially, we should be able to take these lands away from the Norskans and the Prince, and then finally we can carry on this war against Malice. But that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow with another episode. Hopefully this episode turned out okay with using OBS for the first time, so hopefully the sound and video is all good. But I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for watching.